understanding the goal of a team comp can make or break a game, and also understanding how to play around those goals. I'm on red side right now playing Tristana, and the enemy team has an anti-dive comp, which in theory should hard counter our pure dive comp. We are sporting Quinn, Viego, Rammus, and myself. We all want to just dive on an enemy team, get in there, cause a ruckus, and also deliver that Orianna ball to get her ultimate off to try and maximize the value. Enemy team has Quinn, Xin Xiao, and Tom Kench to say no and deny us that either that full engage with Xin Xiao or denying us from picking a target with Kale and Tom Kench. It is a very difficult game to play, and my team doesn't really understand how to work that many games. We really have to fight things out slow. But they're all put on the gas pedal. The brakes, they don't exist until a certain point in the game that I'll bring up. Another thing for this bot lane matchup, I got a Rammus support. Doesn't have any options to level 3. You know, especially against Jhin with Fleet Footwork and Tom Kench. You try and walk at them, Jhin just walks away with the extra movement speed from Fleet. Tom Kench can Q you, and you can't close that distance because of the range advantage that they possess. Rammus doesn't understand that, and he gets mad because he doesn't understand that fact. We have to be playing for level 3 in this matchup and trying to minimize the amount of damage. If we can do that, then we'll be in a pretty good spot. Right here, eat a Q, eat an auto and a Q. We're not going to be able to execute that game plan, so lane is going to be very passive for a very long time. And that's fine. It's something that you have to accept in some of your games, because if you don't, then you're just gonna die on repeat. This happened in another game during the same play session where I was playing Kog'Maw Lux into Raven, and he got so mad. He had a really good lead, honestly. Like, was dealing pretty well with having to not kill us. Was keeping the wave on his side of the map. You know, had a pretty healthy CS lead. But then he just started wanting to fight for no discernible reason, and he threw that lead entirely away. So being willing to play more passive is something that a lot of people need to be able to accept. It's in a kind of a doomer situation right now, right? Viego just picked up his blue buff. Got a lot of people going to help out Xin Xiao to get that kill there. You know, 3 kills down, enemy team has first blood. Viego's down by 6 CS, and he's also down 2 kills. So that gold difference is absurd. We don't really have presence. Xin Xiao, not taking a reset here. Bro has 1,500 gold. Resetting here lets him maintain his tempo. Tom Kench doesn't have much to do bot lane, looking for that roam opportunity. Orianna's pretty low. Unfortunately, Lux does not have that much mana, so she can't really pressure the Orianna. Tom being only level 4, he doesn't kill on Ori. Viego is able to clean up with his red buff slow. And also, since Rammus and I are on the map, we're able to kill the Xin Xiao here too. Pick up the dragon for my team while I'm catching waves, making sure it gets injured. I noticed Tom Kench is missing, and I'm almost certain that he's going to be coming mid lane, so I ping Orianna to back off. She is able to get far enough away where they're able to get enough of a follow-up to kill. Now Tom Kench brain splash. Xin Xiao's sticking around in top lane, which against Quinn is extremely dangerous to do. She has a mobility to get to anywhere on the map in 15 seconds, essentially. So she gets in here, stops the Xin Xiao from getting too terribly much, and Viego is able to get the kill. Another overextension by Xin Xiao. I'm too weary of being in bot lane. It's just way too risky. So here I look to help out Viego, making sure that he can get some extra utilize my heal here to give him that extra movement speed to get this kill, which we then capitalize into the dragon. I'm trying to set up Viego to be our winning member, because I can't even deal with 2 people in turret. Viego, however, he's in a pretty good spot. 7-3 at this stage of the game. He could be set up to carry quite well. Picking up the grubs there is going to give us some extra pushing power later on in the game that is extremely important for our team to have. The enemy team is using their flashes very willy-nilly, it feels like. Just constantly for kills. Playing that super aggressive playstyle. Orianna's setting up a kill on this last here. Do some really good chunk and eventually ends up getting the kill for us. Viego's set up to get out, forcing Jhin to actually is pretty big. I use all my resources to get on top of Jhin and make sure he goes down. The 3 down on the enemy team, my team not losing anybody, we're able to get the Rift Herald here. Now I'm just going to push mid lane. I don't really have anything to do at Rift Herald, so I'm just going to use the strength of my champion. It's really important that we open up the map as much as physically possible. Viego understands that too, which is why he immediately drops a Rift Herald. Charge guaranteed kills this. So now the maps open up for Quinn and Viego. Quinn, Viego, and Rammus to make very aggressive plays. Xin Zhao thinks he needs to kill me so bad that he uses flash. We'll see the consequences of actions immediately. Instant karma, as they say, as he tries to take the move. Viego got a nice reset off. He gets the follow-up from Orianna is able to get the kill. That's just because he used flash to kill a Tristana that is 1, 3, and 2. Now since he's down, we're able to get the prio on this dragon. Consequences of being super aggressive versus being super aggressive. However, Les gets a very nice steal here. And the team overextends on the R side of the map. Viego gets a reset off the top pinch, which allows him to engage with When picking up the KO here. Really lets us keep this chain going. And me, against these 2 people that have no support left, I'm able to get my rocket jump chain active. Since my team just made some crazy stuff happen in the top lane, I don't really see the value of fighting with Viego. I'd rather just keep our turrets pushing. So I move down here to help out Orianna, guaranteeing that this turret goes down. Oh, it causes some chaos up at the top lane. My team is positioning to be extremely aggressive. Viego's trying to look to assassinate one of their players. He doesn't have the damage, though, to be able to deal enough to any of them, and they have really good follow-up with any amount of CC. So Viego's now taking the role of extremely aggressive player. Orianna gets punished for trying to help out Viego. That's a really nice Titanic Hydra usage by Xin Zhao to prevent me from saving Orianna. So we lose 2 of our members right before the dragon for no reason. Viego continues to think he's hot. And he plays super aggressive trying to clear out that wave there. But it's an entirely unnecessary death. And that gives them the we are also all going to try and make a hero play here. Try and contest the Baron. Rammus dives in. Gets locked down. Tom Kench is harassing our backline, preventing us from doing anything. The Orianna and Tristana ult combo is actually pretty nice, however. Viego's trying to look for a setup on a Jhin right now, thinking that he can assassinate him. However, Tom Kench should never not be on Jhin for the rest of the game. I let Viego know that Tom Kench is going to beat up Jin's ass until the game's over. We need to slow down how we play these fights. We can't be looking for picks and stuff like that. We have to burn key abilities. We have to burn Kale ults, Xiao, Tom Kench, their ults as well. Lux Q, once that's down, we can look to get in on these fights. But the rest of the team didn't really understand that until I brought that up. and you'll kind of see our team fights play out quite differently from how they were before. Here we are thinking Lux is a free kill. Burner Flash, it's really nice. It sets up the rest of the team comp. Orianna, unfortunately, walks in a straight line and gets news. Very nice bounce by Quinn. Preventing this there. But Diego ends up getting forward so we can get the reset off, so we have to play back. Play the fight slow. Jhin with his 4-shot, super aggressive. We're all at full health, so he does not need to walk like this. I'm able to flash and get the kill on him, taking out the Tom Pinch 2 afterwards, and keeping Xin Xiao off. So now, Viego and I are trying to set up for this Baron, and enemy team is looking to get a pick on us. Able to dodge all their abilities on my own, and Viego here, masterful play. As soon as he sees Kale's ult, he just walks away. Walks away, making the enemy team come closer. They get caught out by the Orianna waves, allowing us to get super in there. Viego's on that reset, almost gets a pickup on the game. But we're able to clean up this fight quite well. Just because Viego slowed down and walked away when he saw an ability being used. This dragon spawning soon. My team's looking to try and contest it. We're set up, we have decent vision control, not great, not terrible. Ram's going ham. He thinks he can take the whole enemy team. Lux ult is completely, which is huge for us. Peel off. Slow the fight down and play it back. Fortunately, Jhin gets a cracked ult here, hitting Orianna 4 times. None of us took any of those shots for her, so she is taken. We cannot contest this dragon. And we don't. We keep our Baron buff, we back off, we accept it. Do we? We just accept that we can't. I make the call for Viego and I to base race. We have a lot of AD and attack speed between the two of us, so we're gonna end up trying to base race. They can barely get through our inhibitor. We're at like a same pace. We can get through these Nexus turrets a hell of a lot faster than they can. Especially since we hit double cannon wave. So we get through each of their Nexus turrets. This really helps us keep this game alive. It gives us an out if we're able to either win a team fight or go evil. We're sieging top lane right now, trying to pressure at least some part of the map with Subarus coming in bot lane. Jhin being down is extremely valuable. Baron spawning now. I make the call for us to start it. They have to answer 2 supers bot. They don't have a lot of resources to test this, so it's just free for us. Next play I'm trying to do, play inside their red side jungle for Elder. We have vision control, we have a Baron buff, we can get set up for it. I'm trying to get us to win this fight. Rammus set up bot thing. So now bot way is pushing in an enemy team. Didn't notice that Xin Xiao went into the pit on the Rammus, so I ended up dying. We lose, what was that? We ended up losing 4 in the end. I got some pretty good kite. Unfortunately, he lost the rest of his combo, so he goes down as well. Enemy team sees that they're going to try and end. However, Orianna still has Baron, and it's an open Nexus. We have a pretty huge wave, so I call it open Nexus. Very nice flash on her part. Really sets us up to win. Another whiff Lux ult. And we're able to out DPS because of the magic damage in the open Nexus. So just slowing the game down a little bit helped us get through that mid game. And with the map movement, we were able to set up for those opportunities where we had that out at the end of the game with the open Nexus. And I had to remind people in game of what we should be looking for. And I don't like that I have to do that frequently, but I do. And that's life. Hopefully being more mindful of what your team's goals are and understanding when you need to slow down the pace of fights to be able to allow your team to accomplish what they want to do will be really helpful.